corrected a toddler about something small only to have them insist that they were right?
It's still a rectangle, right?
It can look like stubbornness, but sometimes admitting a mistake brings up a much bigger feeling than we realize. That is exactly what happens to Dibby when one little mix-up suddenly feels very uncomfortable. My name is Kay, and I'm the creator of Dibby and Pouf's Big Whys, a cartoon series dedicated to teach emotional regulation to toddlers between the ages of 3 and 6. In this episode, Why Does It Feel Yucky When I'm Wrong? Dibby has made a square, but he confidently calls it a rectangle. It is a small and very ordinary mistake. But when Rumi recognizes that it is actually a square, Dibby doesn't immediately say, "Oh, you're right." Instead, being corrected makes something inside him feel yucky.
Look, Rumi, I made a rectangle. See? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides.
A rectangle has 2 long and 2 short sides.
It's still a rectangle, right?
This shape is a square, Dibby.
Most adults can recognize this moment. A child calls a triangle a square, puts a puzzle piece in the wrong place, or remembers something incorrectly. When we gently correct them, they might argue, look away, become quiet, or insist that they did it right. From the outside, that can look like defiance, but inside, the child may be feeling embarrassed, disappointed, or worried about what the mistake means. For a young child, I made a mistake can sometimes feel more like something is wrong with me. That is a very big feeling to attach to one little square. Dibby knows that Rumi is right, but admitting it still feels difficult. Young children are only beginning to separate what they do from who they are. They may not yet understand the difference between "I got this answer wrong" and "I'm not good at this." That uncomfortable feeling can show up in many different ways. A child might hide what happened, blame someone else, change the subject, become angry, or simply refuse to answer. Sometimes what appears to be stubborn behavior is actually a child trying to protect themselves from embarrassment.
Oh, so I was wrong? Why does being wrong feel so yucky inside?
I love the way Dibby describes the feeling as yucky. Toddlers may not have words like embarrassed, self-conscious, or defensive yet, but they understand that something feels unpleasant inside when admitting a mistake. When we give that feeling a name without criticizing the child, we help them understand what is happening. Acknowledging the feeling does not mean pretending the answer was correct. It simply tells the child, "You are safe with me, even when you get something wrong." So how can we correct a child without making them feel small? Instead of beginning with, "No, that's wrong," we can make the correction feel like an invitation to look again. You can say, "I understand why you got confused, because squares and rectangles can look a little alike." The child still receives the correct information, but the correction becomes part of learning instead of feeling like a judgment.
Being wrong doesn't mean you failed. It means your brain is growing.
Growing?
Yes, like a muscle getting stronger.
Notice that Dibby doesn't need someone to pretend that his answer was right. What he needs is reassurance that making a mistake does not change how his friends see him. That is an important distinction. We are not rescuing children from every uncomfortable feeling. We are helping them discover that they can feel uncomfortable, acknowledge what happened, correct it, and keep going.
Being wrong can feel hard because your brain thought it was right.
One of the best ways to help children become more comfortable with mistakes is to let them see us make mistakes too. At home, you can show the child when you make a mistake. "Oops, I put your spoon in the wrong drawer. I made a mistake and I can fix it." During circle time, an educator might hold up a green block and playfully say, "This block is blue." When the children correct you, You can respond, "Oh, you're right. I made a mistake. Thank you for helping me look again." This shows children that mistakes are not emergencies. We don't have to hide them, argue about them, or feel ashamed of them. We can notice them, fix what we can, and continue learning. After watching the episode, you can ask your child, why did Dibby feel yucky when he made a mistake? What helped him feel better? And have you ever felt that way? Some toddlers may not be ready to answer, and that is okay. Simply watching Dibby experience the feeling gives them a safe way to begin understanding it.
Being wrong felt hard at first, but now I feel proud.
Because you turned wrong into learning.
Dibby's square and rectangle mix-up may seem small, but the feeling underneath it is something many young children experience. When children learn that being wrong does not mean they are bad, incapable, or disappointing, they become more willing to try, ask questions, and learn something new. Every mistake can become a learning moment, but first, children need to know that it is safe to make one.
Inside every wrong is a tiny seed of learning.
I hope you watch the full episode with your toddler at home or play it during circle time. And when Dibby asks why admitting a mistake feels so yucky, pause and give your children a chance to wonder along with him. Share our channel with other mothers, educators, or caregivers who may find the message of this episode helpful for a little one in their care. Thank you for sharing this time with me, and I'll see you at the Elder Oak Forest next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.